Hello and welcome to MIDAS Tutorials. In this tutorial I'm going to show you the new floor plan feature, which is available in MIDAS 4.31 and later. Now here in my demo system you can see I've added 10 venues, rooms, named at 1 to 10. And if I go to add a new booking, you'll see that my venues are listed there. Now the new floor plan feature in MIDAS allows us to change this list of venues to show instead a map or a floor plan or a schematic of your facilities and allow users to click on a space to book. So to set this up we need to first enable the map floor plan feature, and we do this by going to MIDAS admin options, manage MIDAS, and on the bookings tab we click enable floor plans and maps and then save changes. Okay, now we need to go to our Manage Venues screen. So again, we go to MIDAS Admin Options, and this time we select Manage Venues. Now, in order to use the floor plan facility, you'll first need to put your venues into venue groups. Now, I've already set up two groups here, my first floor of my building and my second floor. And I've already assigned rooms 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 to the first floor, and rooms 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to the second floor. So we have 5 rooms on our first floor and 5 on our second. So let's upload a floor plan for our first floor. So I'm going to select this first floor venue group and click the map button. That opens the map editor, and the first thing I do is click upload new map. This will then prompt me to upload a PNG image of my facilities, my first floor facilities. So I have a sample floor plan here, so we'll select this one. And that's now uploaded my floor plan to MIDAS. So the next thing I need to do is now tell MIDAS where my 5 rooms are in this venue group on this plan. So let's assign room 1. I'm going to click this little add icon here. And then you'll see that opens the shape tools. This allows me to draw either a rectangle, polygon, or a circle area on my floor plan. So room 1 is this room here on the upper left corner of the plan. So I want a rectangle because it's a rectangular room. So rectangle selected, I then click in the top left corner and drag, and you'll see a green box is created. I'm going to drag to the lower right corner and click. You'll see that area is now highlighted in green on the map, and room 1 has a tick next to it to indicate that I've defined an area for it. So let's do room 2. Room 2 is going to be adjacent to it, to the right. Now you'll see this isn't quite a rectangular room, it's an odd shaped room. So we'll click plus by room 2, and this time I'm going to create a polygon. And all I do now is I click on each corner of the walls. So I'll start here, I'll click once there, twice there, and then 3 clicks, 4 clicks, 5 clicks, 6 clicks. Once I'm happy that that's covered the entire room, I click Done. And we've defined room 2. So let's do the same for room 3. We'll click Add. And again, I'm still on polygon. I'm going to do this room here. So I'm going to click 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done. Room 4 is square, so we select the rectangle tool like that, and then room 5 is that. And you'll see now all those venues in this venue group have all got a tick next to them to indicate that they've all been allocated to my floor plan. So when I'm happy with that, I click Save Map. Settings saved. Let's do the same for our second floor venues. That's room 6 to 10. So we'll select second floor and click Map. And again, we've not uploaded a map yet for our second floor, so we'll click Upload New Map. And let's do our floor plan for our second floor. And let's assign all our rooms onto that map. So let's do room 6, rectangle. We'll do this room here. Room 7 is a rectangle. Room 8 is a rectangle, so again, clicking in the upper left once, dragging down to the bottom right, Room 9 is going to be this room on the bottom left, so it's a irregular shape, so we select the polygon and we click each corner of the room, so we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then done. And then last but not least, room 10 is a rectangle. And there we go. We've defined all our areas. There's all the ticks to show that. And we click Save Map. There we go. So now when we go back to our Add Booking screen, you'll see the list of venues has now been changed to floor plan maps of our first floor venues and second floor venues. And I simply select a room by hovering my mouse over it, and you'll see it indicates the room here. And I can click it. So I can book room 1 on the first floor, and let's book room 7 on the second floor. I can then add my booking as normal. So let's select some times. Let's do it from 3 till 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And book all available. And there's my 2 bookings. And I'll just show you as well, if we go back to the Add Booking screen, obviously our floor plans here are a lot smaller than they were when we were editing them. But that's not a problem. If we just hover over the name of our venue group, so example, first floor here, the cursor changes to a zoom. So if I click that, we get a larger map that we can select our venues from. We can also enable venue mapping for public booking and requesting. So to do that, we go back to MIDAS Admin Options, Manage MIDAS, and in the public settings, we change the venue selection option to Floorplans Maps and save changes. Now it's important to remember that when we use floor plans and maps on our public request or booking screens, that only those venues that have been made public will be selectable. So we'll just have a quick check that our venues are public. So we'll go back to MIDAS Admin Options, Manage Venues, and we'll just select room 1. We can see that's public. Room 2 is public. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great, they're all public. So if we now switch to our public booking request screen, and you'll see on our public booking request screen that people can now select a venue just by clicking an area on your defined floor plans. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out some of our other video tutorials online.